Hello. Ow, I just smashed my finger. Hello, hello. You can now see all stars comments in this stream by clicking the stars counter. You guys, this is a new Facebook business page look. So I'm not sure what to expect. Hopefully it goes smoothly, but you never know. That's what I'm counting on, is it for it to go smoothly though. I have my wipes back here. I'm gonna wipe off my tier tray real quick. It has glitter all over because I have been messing with my tier tray. Okay, this is the tier tray we're gonna be using. I can't see. Hello, Debbie and Linda. Hello, Leo. Hello, Nancy. How is everyone? Hello, hello. Hey, October. Hello, Carol. Okay, so this is the tray we're gonna be using. As I mentioned, tonight is, do you have any skeletons in your closet? It is a Halloween themed tier tray because I have had lots of requests to do that. Hello, Miss Jennifer. Hello, hello. So, with my title, if you can guess, it is about skeletons. Now, I have these spiders. I found it Dollar Tree a while ago. And I'm gonna put them on the top tray. And I'm gonna kind of just try, and they have wire in them. And I'm gonna kind of, thanks for turning that porch light on. Hello, Debbie Cook. How are you? Hello, Miss Pam Mead. How are you, sweet ladies and gentlemen? I kind of want it on the top, just only the top, because I have lights for the bottom. Well, that worked out real good, didn't it? Let's do that again. I don't want it hanging. I just want it on the top. Kind of like that. Just like that. Ah. I don't know why this little one doesn't want to stay where I want to put it. Okay. Hello, Denise. You've had the worst day, Jennifer. How come? Are you feeling better? Okay, so there's our lights, the first layer. I'm going to move this to the floor until we make a couple things to put on it. But I wanted to get the lights on it and out of my way. As you can see, I have a huge mess. These are my other two lights for the bottom. These are from Dollar Tree, like I think last year. I wish I knew where the rest of them were because I had a huge tree full of them, but they're little lanterns and I have two of them. Sorry, hey Samantha. Sorry your little guy's feeling sick. Hey Lori. Okay, you guys have to tell me what you think of this gal. What do you think? Is she not the cutest? Ah! Hold on. There we go. Whoop! Hold on. This is an elastic headband with some feathers. I made her, oh, I squished her little, my phone is really far away, y'all. Thanks for turning that porch light on. Do you love her, Samantha? Look at her. She's got little orange eyes. She's got this little headband on, like a little flapper girl. Isn't she cute? She is ready to go to a party. You feel fine. The neighbor put a BS no contact order against you. Ah! That's terrible, Jennifer. I'm so sorry. That sounds like neighbor drama that I would not want to have to deal with. Time to move. Hello, Miss Tracy. You did find me. I was worried. The new Facebook. I don't know what it's doing, but here we are. Hello, Nancy Davis. So here's our first little gal. Her eyes make her look a little spooky. I don't know how I feel about that, but she's got these feathers that are kind of giving her that look. So she's going to be on the tray. Then we have him. Whoops. She does sit up. I thought about cutting a slit somewhere like in the bottom and putting rocks in there to make him a little bit heavier. But with him, I sliced his mouth open. Like, if you guys can see that, his mouth is open. And I found a little top hat. We still have to decorate it though. So I thought this would be cute. You guys have to tell me if it looks okay. I have two different ones though, I think. I think I do. I thought I brought it to the table. Oh, I left it on the other side of the table. But I think this one will work. But I thought we would decorate the rim and the top. We'd put like a spider and some moss, maybe some dice, and we'll put something around the edge so it doesn't look those colors. And then we put it like cockeyed like that. Do you think it's too big or do you think it'll be okay? Hello, Marcia. Hello, Jolene. Do you guys like it? And then on the tray, on the top of the tray, we'll have her going one way. Whoopsie, I think we should put some weight in them. On the tray, they won't move. And then we'll have him going the other way, and then I thought we'd put some things in between them. I think this will be so cute. You love him too, Samantha? You're gonna really love him when he's all... You okay for... You love the top hat, Jennifer? I do too. I have a jar of mini skull heads. Whoops. Somewhere you can see their faces. So that's going on the tray. It's pretty much done. We've got some orange and black pumpkins. That's kind of the theme, orange and black and silver. I've got some fabric. What we're gonna do with this is kind of fun. I have these little guys that I want to turn into a banner, and we're gonna make little collars for them and make them kind of cute and put them around the edge of our tier tray. Thank you for the stars, Jennifer. Wow, you sent me a ton of stars. Hello, Denise Holt Jones, welcome. If you guys wouldn't mind spreading this video along, that would be super awesome. So we're gonna decorate these little guys and put them somewhere on our tray. Right now I'm just showing you what we have. We have another black and orange pumpkin. We've got more. This is gonna be a collar, it's material. We've got skeleton hands. They're kind of like washed up. My dad said you need to feed your birds because they're looking a bit skinny. That's hilarious. The ones on our porch, Samantha? Yeah, I got those for our porch. We have some skinny birds out front. Here's some very dead looking greenery. I have had these. Did you guys see these at Dollar Tree this year or last year? I'm gonna take these off because we might use these as filler. We might take them off and use them just the balls as filler. Hello, Laura, welcome. So I thought these were cute as pics. Okay, here is a little Skelly. She was once upon a time one of the ones I just showed you. I took apart rose petals and I made her a dress. So if you can see her little feet right there, these are her legs. Here's her hands right here, like that. So she has sleeves and then her little head right here. And this made a little dress for her with wings. She has wings and then a rose petal dress. Hello, Bonnie Burton, welcome. So there's her little skeleton rose petal, black rose petal dress. Their feet at the bottom. her hands, her little chest bone or collarbone showing in her head that I keep covering up. What else? We got little silver skull heads from Dollar Tree. We've got more orange and, oh, I think I showed you guys those. Oh, and we got this guy, which I am going to attempt. He makes noise. His eyes are kind of scary, but hello. Quietly watching in pain from my 3 herniated. Oh no. I'm sorry, Denise. Hello, Donna. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. So I thought what we would do with this guy is we would take the heat tool and we would heat it up a little bit and bend his arms. They kind of move around a little bit, but at the elbow, I thought we would bend it to kind of hold. I was going to bend his knees so he'd sit on the tray and then make his arms bend and hold a cauldron. Hello, Camille. Good evening. He would hold a cauldron and it would be full of bubbles. And then I've got like little filler stuff like pumpkins. And then, oh, the reason why I cut the skeleton's mouth open was so we could put a rose in his mouth like this. And we could either do a black one or we could do a purple one. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Oh, Tracy, thank you. Hello, Nancy Felix. So I thought that would be super cute with his little top hat on. There's even a spider we could add to the flower if we want. So there's that. Of course, we have some beads. They don't have glitter sparkly stuff on them, but they're orange, white, and black. We have some trees that are orange and black glitter. We have ribbon. See, aren't these cute? We have ribbon that's orange, white, and black. I thought would be cute. I thought we would make a bow tie, a cute little bow tie to go with Mr. Skullhead over here. There's that. We've got some Spanish moss. Somewhere in here I've got my witch's kettle. I hope. I have this little medicine bottle of bones. And where is my witch's kettle? I have to have my witch's kettle. Oh, wait. Maybe that's not it. Where's my witch's kettle? Oh, here it is. So here's my little witch's kettle, and I thought we'd fill it with these little glittery balls. Hello, Julia. Hello, Sherry. Hello, June. Welcome. So I think we should get going on the top hat first. I feel like that's probably going to be one of our bigger projects. So with that, I'm trying to decide. I have this, black, it's not like a lace, but it's kind of a lace. It might be too, let's see. It looks like this. I don't know if it's going to be too, I don't know if I like that or if I like, what do you guys think? Do you think we should do the white and orange ribbon and just go along like that? Do you guys like that for his top hat? Or do you like the black? The black. The black? Hello, Donna. No worries. So the black. Thank you for sprinkling, Tracy. Hello, Becky Ritchie. I can't see that far. I think the black and then accent it with, I can't tell. I can't tell if you guys were hearting the orange. Not the black. So this one, give me hearts if you like this one. This one's more fun and playful, I think. Give me hearts if you like this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so I was thinking I would be surprised if you guys chose more black. So I'm just gonna add some glue to the part that has color on it. And I'm gonna take my ribbon and I'm gonna start where the glue is and I'm gonna bunch it up a little bit just to put like a little bit of a crease in it and work it around in a circle. As I go, I'll just kind of crease it like that. You can see that. Because the theme of the tray is skeletons, but it's also orange, white, black, and a little bit of silver. Just to keep it light and fun. Oh, there's some other things I forgot to show you. We'll get to them though as we build our tray. I'm just making a couple things because if I made everything on the tier, I made some stuff earlier today, but if I made it all tonight, we'd be here all night long. So I'm just going along and bunching and forming it up as I go. Like that. A little bit more like that. We're almost halfway there. I think he's gonna be so cute. And these are just Dollar Tree skulls. I've had them for a while. Thank you for sprinkling. How's everyone's weather? Is it cooling down where you're at? Are you starting to feel those fall breezes and seeing the change in colors of leaves and all the things? I know it's been a little bit cooler here and I love it. There was a breeze today and it felt so good, y'all. It felt so good. Okay, so, ooh, that's getting hot. Like that. Almost there. Just gonna kind of wrap it into like that and then cut it off. Just right at the other edge where it started. Okay, so there we have the edge. And it kind of shows a little bit on the edge still the color. So I may go back with some paint and kind of touch that up with some chalk paint. But for now, it's like that. Then I'm going to take some Spanish moss and I'm going to put it on the top. Like that. And then we'll glam him back up in just a second. Let me get the moss on there. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of moss down around the rim of his hat because there's some old stuff I took down. Hey. Cooling down in West Virginia, that's good. Still smoky there. Hello, Judith Turner. So I'm gonna put some Spanish moss around the rim. So we kind of have a little bit of a spooky feel, but we kind of have a fun feel. Like it's kind of spooky, but kind of not. It's not overwhelmingly, I don't know what the words I'm looking for, but y'all know what I mean, right? So I'm just putting a rim of Spanish moss around that glue where I pulled the old, whatever was on there. There was like this pink and green and weird trim that someone loved at some point during this hat's life, but we are repurposing this hat. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that cute, y'all? So there's that. Now, I think I said there's that like 4 times in a row. Then I think I have some spiders. I do. I have spiders. My Carolee would freak out right now. She absolutely loathes spiders. She won't even get near them at all. These are spider rings from Dollar Tree. I just cut the backs off of them. And I'm gonna put them like so. Like the spider kind of on his hat. Healthy dose of that. And then I think, oh, I did. I have some dice that I thought would be cute. I wish I had some playing cards because that would be kind of cute too. But I'm gonna put these dice. I just think they add like a cute little, I don't know. Let's do 3. You know what? I put that darn spider right at the fold. Okay, let's do a 3. I have to do it towards me, y'all. Sorry. A 3. And a 1 for 31. Let me see, I'm almost done, sorry. How cute is that? I think we need another spider though. 31. He's got a spider up there, but I think we need a spider down here. Let's do 1 more spider and then we'll set him aside, or we'll glue him to where he needs to go. I think we'll put him right there. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So we have 31, we have a spider on top. I really need to do like a rosette or something up here, but the hat is so big already. So then we take his hat and I'm gonna put glue all around the bottom. And I would suggest you use E6000 with this as well. Oh no, I hope I didn't run out of glue. But I did. And I'm gonna put his hat on. I'm gonna see if I have any more glue sticks. Oh, I have one more. One more. Look how cute that is. Is that not the cutest? Look how cute. You love the dice? I do too. I wish I had like some little mini playing cards. I'm gonna have to see if I can find some. Okay, so there's that. Now, where's our roses at? These definitely need some rocks or something in them because they're top heavy. And I did think about that today, but I did not follow through with that thought. Okay, so here's my little rose, my wilted rose. Whoop! Just kidding. That rose didn't make it. Let's try this one. And we're gonna cut it off. Hopefully I cut it off good enough. And I am gonna stick it in between his mouth, or his jaw, right where I X-Acto knifed it in. I cut it out, like right where. Okay, how stinking adorable is that? How adorable is that? What do you guys think? How about some hearts? Hello, Maureen. How are you? Hello, hello. Look at how cute he is, y'all. Isn't he cute? Hey, Mindy. You love that. Isn't he? He's so cute. I'm like, and then here she is. Here she is. Look at how cute. They're such a pair. Like, he's like, here's a rose for you, darling. Here's a rose. Okay, so there's our little skeleton heads that we made. We've got more stuff to make. Okay, and then here's some bones. There's a jar of bones. Okay, so let's do our little skellies next. They're kind of fun, and we have to make those. So what did I do with them? I know that I had, oh, here they are. Okay, so we have 3 of them. And I know because we use that ribbon on the big skeleton top hat, I kind of like to use the ribbon on, actually, no. We'll use it on our witch skeleton. So we're gonna make a little ruffle. So I'm gonna take this piece of fabric and I'm just gonna cut it like half an inch long or wide. I'm gonna cut it down, and it's gonna be super tiny, so I'm cutting way more fabric than I need. And I'm gonna kind of squish it together because we're gonna kind of glue it along the chest bone. I'll show y'all what it looks like. So it'll kind of look like, almost like a clown top, like that. If I had a template, actually I probably could. We probably could make a little hat for him too if we wanted to. But we're gonna make little collars for them. I know you really can't see that, but let me just put some glue and see how these look. Let me crunch it up. I'm just gonna squish it up real tight. Really, 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 really tight. And if I have to, I'll... Okay, see how it does that? It makes like a little collar. I don't know if y'all can see that. And then I'm gonna go around the back. I'm gonna lift up the string though, because I don't want that to get caught up. I'm gonna do the back. I'm gonna scrunch it up all along the way, so it looks like a ruffled little collar. Just like that. And then I'll finish it up on the side, like that. Cut it off. So see, he has like a little collar. And I'm thinking, if I cut a piece, if we go like this somehow, how do we do that? Y'all know what I'm talking about? It might not work because my circle is like, let's see if I do a half circle. Might work. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can make this work. I'm trying to make a hat for him. So if this will work, I can fold the hat, cut it. So I cut the circle in half and then rolled it into a cone, kind of like that. Did you guys see how I did that? Hello, Jackie. Hello, Pamela. And then I'm gonna take my orange fabric and roll it around the hat. I'm gonna glue it. I'm just gonna put glue on the fabric and roll it onto my little hat. And then cut it. And then I'm gonna cut the hat extra long at the top because I'm gonna make it have like little frays. I need my glue. Oh, I found another glue stick. Okay. So then I'm going to take a piece of twine and tie a knot around the top of my hat, just like this, and just knot it. Then I'm going to take my scissors, I'm going to cut long ways down to fray it, just like making little strips, almost like a little mini pom-pom, but just little strips. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay. See? Like little strips. Can you all see that? Then we go to our little skeleton. And then we're gonna do something different with the other two. This one's in the, oh, this one's on the outside. I thought he was in the middle, but that's okay. And then we're gonna glue him to the head. So I'm gonna put some glue on his head. A good amount, because I don't want this hat falling off. And there we have us a little cute Skelly. Isn't he adorable? He's got his little collar, he's got his little hat with his little pom-pom hat on. Just like that. You made it back? Oh, good. Hey, Sandy Kelly. I am good. I'm doing good tonight. So then he's ready to be hung up on the tier tray. He's got his little hat and his little collar. All right, the middle one. Have y'all ever been, these are in the floral department. I don't know why they put them in the floral department, but they do. These are butterfly die cuts, and they had orange ones. So I thought it would be fun to give a Skelly a pair of wings. I don't know what size to give him though, or her. Oh, here we go. It comes with 33 pieces of skeleton butterfly wings. Hello, Beverly Faulkner, how are you? So I'm gonna take this pair of butterfly wings, I'm gonna kind of fold it on each side of its body, like that. See, you can see I folded it in the middle. I'm gonna fold it over, one side over, increase it, other side over to the middle, increase it. So it gives me a good defined middle. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's the middle when I fold it. And then I'm gonna take Mr. Skelly, right on his back, he's got a middle right here. And I'm going to put some glue. Can't get much easier than this right here. And we're gonna apply some butterfly wings right to his back, or her back, or whatever it is. Now, I feel like we should put another pair exactly the same on the back, because you'll see the back from the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue. I bent it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some glue because everything's double-sided. On the tier tray, I want it to look good on the front and the back. Well, I got it pretty close. Not quite, but almost. Okay, so look at that. How sweet is that? If he's looking at you. You have a skelly with butterfly wings, almost like a little fairy skeleton. Super cute, right? And then I think the next one we are going to do, how about a bow tie? I have this fabric right, or this ribbon right here. And I think we're just gonna make him a little bow tie. And I'm just gonna fold the middle, the two end pieces to the middle and glue them down. So it looks like that. And then I'm gonna fold it in half and put a glue dot right in the center of the fold. Might be a little bit bigger than I wanted, but it's still gonna be cute. Okay. You know what, I need 2 of them. I wonder how it would look if I cut it. Hold that thought. Let's do, okay, so I just cut that bow in half and I'm gonna fold it in the middle. And then fold it in the middle again. Undo the one I did. So I cut the big one in half, cut it in half again, and now I'm gluing it in the middle of the 2 small ones. And then I'm gonna take the 2 small ones and glue them in the middle of each other to make a little bow tie. And of course, we're gonna add a little button. Hello, Linda Smith. Hello, Angie and Terry. We're gonna put a button on him. I think a white button will work. That'll make it stand. Ooh, that's a big one. We don't want that big of a one. Let's see, I don't know if I have any small ones. I have a small black one. I don't know if I have a small enough button to work. I don't think I do. What shall we use? How about a spider? Pulling some moss off of him. No, I don't like that either. We're just gonna put him on the way he is. I don't know, it doesn't really look like a bow tie, but. And then I think, oh, we have 2 more things to make. One's real quick and the other one might take a hot minute. That's a terrible bow tie. Don't do what I do. Don't make that bow tie. Okay. Okay, this clown's making a... This clown is sitting... This is... I say clown because he looks like a clown with his hat. This Skelly's got butterfly wings. He's flying. This one's running. And this one's just hanging out with his bow tie. So these are cute. Hello, Sheila. Thanks, Jennifer. I could be here all day making Skellies. I love these. Hello, Tina O'Neill. I love making Skellies. I think they're so cute. And when I really get going, I like blow dry them and form them into different things. And why does he wants to like turn sideways. There we go. The butterfly one's really cute. Okay, so that's ready for the tray. Now let's do our, what was the next thing I needed to do? Oh, let's do our cauldron. The cauldron, okay, I stuffed a couple napkins in it, like that. And then now I'm gonna put some glue in there. And I'm just putting glue in there. And I'm gonna start stuffing these sparkly Halloween balls in there. And I have white and orange and black. And I'm just stuffing them all in here. And I want it to look like a bubbling cauldron. Like that. And the little Skelly I'm using for this one is a lot bigger than the ones we just did. And then as soon as I'm done with him, we will put the trays together, or the tray together. Look how cute that is, y'all. There. It could have been green, but sticking with the black and orange and white, we did a cauldron. Oh, I'm glad you're here too, Carolyn. Hello, Leslie. Hello, hello. Okay, so here's our cauldron. Now it's gonna get noisy just for a second because I think we're on our last thing that we're making. Yeah, I think this is the last thing that we're gonna make, and then we're gonna put everything together. Okay, so I'm gonna use my heat gun and see if this will mold a little bit. So hold on one sec. Yeah, it's molding. Not really the way I want it to, but I want to curve it in so it looks like it's holding the cauldron. We're almost there. Hey, Renee. How are you? It'll go limp in a second if I hold it on too long. Yeah, it's starting to get bendable. There we go. And then it usually stays that way. So I'm just trying to get it to where it'll go around our cauldron. Like that. A little bit more on the hand. Just be careful you don't burn yourself because it does get hot. So I'm trying to curve its hand to hold the cauldron. Like that. See? Look, it's gonna hold the cauldron. I'll probably put some, hello Connie Goldie. I'll probably put glue on it too. Woo, his head turned around. But look, his hand is there. That's pretty good. So we'll do the other one. Same thing, just heat it up a little bit and then it molds really well. No catching fire, don't burn yourself. Tracy. We're all full of creative ideas. We just have to tap into them. Thank you though. I hope you guys take some of my ideas and it inspires you to get creative. Because you can do this with lots of things. But if you see how bendable it is now, before I couldn't do that. See, look. Now we've got a little skeleton. And his arms are going to be able to hold that cauldron. Now, the next thing that I want to do is his legs, because his legs are straight out. So I'm going to do his joints. And I want to make his feet kind of like, so when he sits down, I want his knees to come up, which it doesn't want to right now because it's really hot, but I want it to like set. So he's sitting down and his feet are gonna come up like this. Y'all see that? See? See, now he's got a bent knee. He could be crossing his legs too. He could be crossing his legs like doo-doo-doo. Hands folded. We could cross his arms like he's really not into this. You can stand him up and bend him as you're melting too. That works. Like I'm doing. There, that works. So now we have a little skelly who's gonna sit here and hold this cauldron like this. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think he's so cute. And he makes noise, so if you really wanted to get people riled up, you could do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take the little thing off the top of his head because we don't need that. We're not hanging him. And then I am gonna go ahead and apply some glue just, whoop, he's putting his leg backwards, just to his hand or his wrist bone. Hold on, y'all, he wants to go be loosey bones here. Right there. Just to make sure he's not going anywhere, we're gonna do that. There we go. Did it stay? Nope, of course not. Put this hand up here. We're just gonna put these here. What do you guys think of this tier tray idea so far? Are we liking it? Hello, Cecilia. Thanks for the hearts. They could be made into speak no evil, hear no evil. I thought about that, Tracy. If I had more time and I didn't want to keep you guys here for like hours on end, I thought about doing that. I'm actually making my sweet neighbor Samantha a set for Halloween. His legs. Okay. His leg wants to go. There we go. I think that is so cute. Like, so cute. I'm just gonna tap his leg right here too because I don't want him to fall over. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna tap this leg. But before he was straight, remember, he wouldn't even move. So now we've got him pretty pliable with the heat tool. Thanks, Donna. Thanks. Dina. Sorry, I can't read. You're loving the outcome, Nancy. I'm so glad. And you could put a little witch hat on him if you wanted to. I don't have anything to make a witch hat, but that would be a cute idea. Okay, so there he is. Isn't he cute? He just sits there holding his little cauldron. So cute. All right, so then, oh, and I made this before earlier today. This is with a Dollar Tree napkin. It's a $1 canvas, and then I put this material on the back, which I need to put some glue on. It's got material and then Mod Podged a napkin on it with a skull right there, just to kind of put something on the tier tray. So I think we're ready to assemble our tier tray. I think. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I forgot or that I'm thinking of. Next week, I'm super excited because I'm doing a witch tier tray, which some of you guessed. But next week, I am super excited to do a witch's tier tray. I'm going to do, we're going to do a cauldron, a bigger cauldron. Didn't even think about melting it to make a different shape. Yes, Deanna, it works so good. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with the bottom first because I won't be able to see the bottom very good once I get the two big skulls on the top. So I wanna put, can you guys see? Yeah. So we have our spider lights on top. I'm gonna put this little piece right here. And then I'm gonna turn my lights on, pull the plugs and turn those on. And I'm gonna kind of place them on both sides of the sign, like so. that. And then I have some pumpkins, and I'm going to place them kind of all over, but some in the back. Where'd my pumpkins go? I've got some, I'm gonna put one up here. I've got some of these sprays that I want to put in. Oh goodness. So tomorrow, y'all, I'm gonna go live out at the property and show y'all the weeds, the goat weeds. But here's the thing, they're localized just to the pad where the building is. And I think they came in with the dirt that got hauled in to make the pad, y'all. Hey Sally, how are you? Hello, hello. So I'm a little frustrated about that. I think I'm gonna put, let's see, I think I'm gonna move this and put this little spray right there. And then we've got some beads we need to put in. Oh, here's another spray. I think I'm gonna put up here, like this maybe. I'll put this pumpkin down here, like that. And then I'm gonna put our skelly with the cauldron on the back of the tray. So I will be showing you the back in just a sec. Oh, you guys, this is so cute. Oh, does it not happen to me every time? It wouldn't be Tier Tray Tuesday if something didn't fall. Okay, I have these little pumpkins. I couldn't find very many glittery pumpkins, so I'm gonna pick the tops off these and just scatter them around. A little bit here, a little bit there. Kind of all over. Put these here. Oh, we have our jar of skeletons. Let's see if I can get them on there. Like that. I think our skelly's getting lost. Let's get him. Okay, I think this needs to come over here. Like that. Okay, so there's the back. Here comes the fun stuff. Well, it's all fun, but come on now. Can you not say so cute? There's Mr. Okay, Mrs. is having a hard time here with her little hat. And I thought about dry brushing some white and then putting some antique wax or burnt umber on these skulls. I may do it yet on some different ones. I don't know. I've never thought of that before, but as I was getting ready for today, I was like, I wonder if that would look good. And then I'm going to put her going the opposite direction. And you know, another thing that would be really cute is to put some gold on their teeth. Whoop! See, you really need to weight these down. So it would have been smart for me to add some rocks, which are marbles, which I'm going to do because he's so top heavy. I wonder if that ring will hold him. There we go. Nope. He just wants to be super top heavy. There we go. And she needs her feather turned around and pulled up. And he needs to stay where he's told to stay. And then we've got some pumpkins that need to be put in here. Hold on, and I'm gonna turn it all around for y'all. Because I don't know what the other side looks like, but we need, oh, we have these little silver skulls. And then we have some, let me get this stuck in here. Sorry, I know you guys can't see me. Okay, so there's kind of a bare spot right there. Oh, we still have our little, where do we want to put her? I don't know that we need her. Do we need her? I don't know if we need her, but we'll put her there. And then we have our skellies. That we can hang. Let me see if I can tie and get a piece of tape. Are you guys still with me? Sorry. Hello, Linda. Hello, Dana. How are you? Hello, Kathy. Thank you for turning that porch light on, Deborah. Let me get a piece of this little tape right here. I'm about to turn it around for y'all. Hey, Bubba. What do you think of this one?
Me?
Yeah, what do you think of it?
I like it.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn them around for y'all. Hold on. Do that again. I thought it was motion activated. There. Isn't that cute, you guys? Love you too, babe. Oh, we got a skelly that's like pulled up. There we go. But there's that back side. See, we have the jar of skulls. Oh, we forgot the bones. Let's put the bones over here. Jar of bones, a skelly with the cauldron of bubbles, pumpkins. We've got lanterns. We've got her with her little flappers and her little jewels and her eyes and pumpkins around her. We've got fillers. We've got lanterns over there. You can barely see that one lantern. And then we've got the mister over here with the dice that say 3-1 for Halloween 31. We've got our little skellies that we made. One has a butterfly wings, one has a collar and a hat, one has a bow tie. We've got some filler, orange and black balls, glittery balls. He's got a rose in his mouth for her. Oh, we have this little canvas that has like some spiders and a little skull potion bottle. And then mini pumpkins. I don't know, and some spider lights up on top. But I think they all turned out really cute. I think it's super cute. What do y'all think? Hey, Patricia. You love the lanterns? Just now getting on. Where did you find the You know what? I have had these lanterns for, I don't even know how long. They were in my outbuilding when my house burned down, so they didn't burn down. It was weird because I don't know how they got out there, but they were, and I have more of them, or I had more of them, but this is all I know that survived or wasn't in the fire. But these were my favorite. They're from Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen them make them since. I don't know. Thanks, Miss Deborah. Hello, Barbara Hooper. Freezing, no! Good thing I'm almost done. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed our little creepy skeleton tier tray tonight. Next week, Tier Tray Tuesday, will be witch theme. And it will be a fun, happy witch theme. It won't be scary. We'll make some, what is it, boil, toil, trouble kind of stuff. So, all right, Jennifer, I hope your night gets better. Everyone, have a wonderful evening. If you're watching on replay, thank you. Hopefully this showed up. Make sure you're following my page because it has switched over to the new Facebook page system. So, hey, Jen, what do you think? Here's my daughter-in-law. What do you think of my little tier tray for Halloween? We have our Mr. and our Mrs. Anyway, that's it for tonight. This is our little guy that we molded. Super cute. See if I can get him to go off one more time. Oops, wrong button. He's holding a bubble, a witch's cauldron. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He's cute, huh? He lights up the cauldron and everything. Anyway, love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful... Oh, I forgot the beads. I don't think we even need beads, but we'll put them, I don't know, somewhere. I don't think we really need them, though. But I'll drape them somewhere. Anyway, everyone have a great night. We'll see you soon. And thanks for watching replay, if you're watching the replay. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.